Okay, so today we're diving deep into this new2nuclear website.
Sounds intriguing.
It is, it is. And it seems like, our listeners are curious about nuclear energy,
Yeah.
particularly the safety side of things, which, smart move. I mean, that's got to be top of mind in this field, right?
Absolutely. Safety is non-negotiable when it comes to nuclear energy.
Exactly. And what I find fascinating about this website is how they connect safety to this growing need for skilled workers in the nuclear industry.
Yeah, they make that connection really well.
Yeah, like right off the bat, they mention all these significant investments happening in nuclear tech globally,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously means more jobs.
Right.
And more people needing to be like fully up to speed on all the safety protocols, right?
It's crucial. And it's interesting how they emphasize that, even with all the advancements in technology.
Right.
The human factor remains absolutely crucial when it comes to maintaining safety.
It's true. You can't replace that human element, right?
Yeah, exactly. And they really stress that, understanding basic radiological principles.
Yeah, they use that phrase a lot.
Yeah, it's fundamental for anyone working in a nuclear facility.
So it's like we need to make sure everyone's speaking the same safety language,
Precisely.
So what are these like radiological principles they keep mentioning?
Well, they actually give a really relatable example. Lead aprons at the dentist's office.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those shield you from x-rays.
Right.
It's the same principle of minimizing exposure,
Okay.
but obviously on a much larger scale in a nuclear plant, right?
Right.
And they break it down into time, distance, and shielding.
Okay, I like that. It's easier to remember.
Right, so minimizing your time near radiation source,
Makes sense.
maximizing your distance from it,
Mm-hmm.
and then, of course, using those shielding materials.
Oh, that's a good analogy, the dentist. I never thought of it that way, but it makes total sense.
Yeah, it makes it relatable.
It does. So would you say that this website is kind of like, Crash Course Nuclear Safety 101?
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. But it's tailored for those crucial first steps into the field,
Right, those baby steps.
Exactly. And it bridges the gap, I think, between that general knowledge that people might have.
Yeah.
And then the really in-depth, hands-on training that you'd get at an actual nuclear facility.
So it lays the groundwork.
Precisely. They provide that foundation for understanding the why behind all those safety regulations, which is, I think, so important.
It is, because if you understand the why,
Yeah.
it's more likely to stick.
Exactly. You're more likely to follow those regulations, those rules.
And to, I think, feel more confident, right? Like, if you're entering the nuclear workforce,
Absolutely.
and you have a better understanding of why you're doing what you're doing.
Right. It's not just do this, do that.
Yeah, it's not just a list of rules, yeah.
Exactly. It's about understanding the underlying principles. And that helps you really grasp the importance.
And the weight of it all.
Yeah, absolutely. And apply those measures effectively.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. So to any of our listeners out there who are even considering a career in the nuclear industry, this website, check it out.
It's a valuable resource.
It is. It'll get you started on the right foot.
Definitely.
Now, they touch briefly upon SMRs, the small modular reactors.
Oh, interesting.
As a potential driver for these like big investments they keep mentioning.
Right.
Now, that's something I want to dive into a little bit more, because we're talking about compact, potentially even safer nuclear power sources.
The future, perhaps.
Maybe. And that's something worth exploring further. So listeners, stay tuned, because we're going to get into that next time.
Look forward to it.